In a distant land shrouded in eternal winter, a place where time seemed to stand still, there lay a village named Frosthaven. The village was a testament to human resilience, nestled between the imposing snow-capped mountains and the whispering frozen forests. Its inhabitants, like the guardians of an ancient secret, had not only survived, but thrived in the face of the harsh conditions that surrounded them. Frosthaven's story was one of unity, of individuals coming together to brave the unforgiving environment, relying on each other and the wisdom passed down through generations. At the heart of Frosthaven's icy embrace lived a young woman named Ira. The villagers often whispered that her name meant snow in the ancient tongue, a perfect reflection of her surroundings and the role she seemed destined to play. Ira possessed an otherworldly beauty. Her hair flowed like molten silver, a radiant contrast against the monochrome landscape. Her eyes held the depth of the endless winter. They were windows into a soul that had, in its own way, become an extension of the icy realm around her. Ira's connection to the frosty world was profound and enigmatic. She carried herself with a quiet grace that seemed to resonate with the very elements of her environment. It was said that she could hear the whispers of the wind, the secrets of the frozen landscape, and the stories etched into the ice. Ira, in her own right, had become a living bridge between the village and the land that had both shaped and embraced her. However, one fateful morning, Ira awoke to an unfamiliar sensation. It was as if the very air around her hummed with anticipation, carrying a hint of change that was both exciting and unsettling. The village, despite its long-standing stillness, seemed to stir with a subtle energy that tickled her senses. Ira, guided by her innate curiosity and tempered by a cautious awareness of the unknown, decided to embark on a journey beyond the village's familiar borders. Venturing into the woods, Ira's steps were cautious yet purposeful. Every footprint she left on the freshly fallen snow felt like an imprint on the tapestry of destiny. As she walked deeper into the heart of the forest, a gentle rustling greeted her ears. The trees, those ancient sentinels, seemed to awaken from their long slumber in response to her presence. Their branches swayed in a synchronized dance, as if greeting an old friend after a prolonged absence. The forest, once a realm of stillness and quiet, had transformed into a symphony of subtle sounds. The soft crunch of snow beneath her feet, the whispered conversations of the trees, and the occasional song of a hidden bird. Ira's heart swelled with a mix of wonder and trepidation. The world she had known, the quietude that had been her constant companion, was evolving before her eyes. Yet, in the midst of this awakening, Ira couldn't shake the feeling that she was an integral part of this change, that her very presence had catalyzed the transformation of the world around her. As Ira continued to navigate the woodland labyrinth, she couldn't help but ponder the significance of this moment. The ancient stories passed down through generations had hinted at the potential for shifts in Frosthaven's reality. But such whispers had always been regarded as legend, veiled in the mists of time. Now, as Ira stood on the precipice of a new chapter, the stories took on a tangible weight, and she found herself ready to embrace the unfolding mystery with an open heart. Little did Ira know that this awakening was merely the beginning of a journey that would challenge the boundaries between reality and myth, forever altering her connection to the village of Frosthaven and the frozen world that had shaped her identity. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey today. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did bringing it to you. But hold on, the story is far from over. There are twists and turns waiting just around the corner, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for the next thrilling chapter of our story. Your support keeps us going, and we can't wait to share what's coming next. Remember, the adventure continues, and we'll be right here to guide you through it. Until next time, dear listeners, keep your imagination alive and your curiosity aflame.